Hello, Janet here from her kitchen in Worcestershire, and tonight I am cooking chicken. Chicken, you might ask? Well, what kind of chicken? Well, exactly. There are so many ways that we can use chicken. We can eat it cold, having cooked it and marinated it and done exciting things with it. It can go into sandwiches and wraps in a salad for lunch, or we can have a Sunday roast with chicken, or as we're going to do tonight, I'm going to be using chicken thighs. Now, many moons ago, I don't know that you could buy chicken thighs like this. It wasn't a thing. But over the years, not only can we buy them, but we can buy them that they've had the skin removed and the bones removed. Now, it may be that that's a good thing. I couldn't tell you. I know that the skin and there's an underlying layer of fat never used to be considered good for us, but now that fat is back in, maybe it is. But anyway, I have skinless and boneless chicken thighs, and I'm going to be cooking this dish for tonight and then reheating tomorrow night. We've got a busy day tomorrow, so it's going to do 2 evenings. Alongside that, I have some chorizo, and this I put in just 5 minutes or so beyond the end of the cooking time. It only needs 5 minutes, and then it's done its job. I have a courgette in the bottom of my fridge. I have peppers. I have red onions, and this has been sitting on the side here in my kitchen for a number of weeks, and I suspect if I leave it much longer, I won't be able to use it. It'll decide it's been there long enough. So tonight I'm going to put that in as well. So I'm going to be cooking the vegetables first for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, once I've prepared them. Then I will add the chicken, and I'm going to coat those in garlic, salt, paprika, probably a bit of cumin, maybe some chili flakes as well, or chili powder, just to spice it up a bit. But it will make quite a tasty evening meal. And I have some green beans, more green beans from my plants in the garden that are now suddenly starting to yield fruit, which I'm really pleased about. Not many, but enough to make me feel happy that I bothered to plant them. So I'm going to prepare the vegetables and everything else, and then I shall get back to you when we're ready to assemble the dish. Now I have prepared everything, as I said. The chicken I've put onto some kitchen paper just to absorb some of the liquid. Chicken seems to have a lot of water added to it these days. And I've topped it with garlic, salt, paprika, cumin, and what's the other one? And chili powder. Just a scattering on each of them, no particular measured quantities, and they've been sitting with that. That will make quite a nice crust when they're cooked. Now the vegetables are done. I've got red pepper and courgette, zucchini in there. I've got the butternut squash and some onions sliced. And I also found lurking at the bottom of my fridge some sweet potato, so that's been chopped up. These are in sort of smallish sized pieces. They'll cook reasonably evenly. And the last thing I've got is a piece of chorizo. It's mild chorizo, about 1.5 inches, 4 to 5 centimetres long. And the way to deal with this is just to cut down the side to pierce the skin, and then if you can get your nail underneath it, you just peel it off, a bit like an ordinary sausage skin. That comes off. And then I'm going to cut this up into small lardon or smaller type size pieces that will get added to the dish near the end of the cooking time. So the vegetables are going to go into the tray first with some olive oil. I usually give those about 10 minutes just to get them started cooking before I put the chicken on the top, and then we'll be away. So here I have the tray, a large tray that the vegetables are going into. I shall put in the peppers. Oh, it's quite hot. The peppers in first, then the butternut squash and the onion, spread it all around, and finally the sweet potato. Now these won't roast. I'm not putting it on a temperature that's high enough for roasting, so they'll be softened, but they won't come out crispy or anything like that. Stir them around, get a bit of oil onto them, and give them a topping of salt and pepper. And then into an oven, 180 degrees, for about 10 minutes, just to get them cooking before we add the chicken. Now the vegetables have had just over 10 minutes in the oven, so they're heated through. Just turning them over again so that they're covered in oil. And then I'm going to nestle the pieces of chicken on top of the vegetables. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now these will go back into the oven at 180 degrees in the fan oven for 30 minutes. And at that point, I shall add the chorizo for another 5 minutes and check that the meat is thoroughly cooked. And I'm now just going to scatter the chorizo around, and that will flavour some of the juices and give it a little bit of a kick. It's a mild chorizo, so nothing too outrageous. Then that's going back in for 5 more minutes. Right, the dish is complete. I'm just going to serve up. Half is going into a dish to be kept for tomorrow, and the other half is to be shared between us two tonight. This is half of the mixture, and the top going on, and when it's cooled that'll go in the fridge until I reheat it tomorrow evening. And this is 2 pieces of the chicken with the various vegetables and lots of flavouring. What I like about this recipe is that you can double it up. You can have 2 trays in the oven depending on the number of people that you're dealing with, you're serving. So it can be just for 2 people with a few pieces of chicken and veg, or you can double it up like I have. So I've got 6 pieces of chicken thighs, 1.5 or 2 and 1 for us with the vegetables. If you've got a larger family group and they're arriving for dinner, you can get this in the oven. It can be cooking, and in half an hour it's ready to pull out and to serve up. No last minute faffing about. So it's a really useful recipe, whatever the occasion. And it also, you know, is quite nice for serving up at a proper dinner party as well, where you might want to impress people. You know, they will be impressed. It's tasty. If you've enjoyed this, please give me a like, send me a comment, And please subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you again very soon. Bye for now.